and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a updated skincare routine. I don't know if I've ever really filmed a video on my skincare routine. If I did, it was just on my blog. So I wanted to kind of share with you all the products that I use and what I use in the morning, what I use at night. As always, I'm going to do a corresponding blog post, so I will have that link down below, as well as all of my other social media accounts. And if you're new here, my name is Melanie and I run a fashion and lifestyle blog over on missmelaniemade.com, which I always have linked down below. And I have quite a bit to share with you, so I don't want to make the intro too long, but I just wanted to share one thing with you. So also, if you hear that noise in the background, that's my dog. So I have always had kind of a addiction to skincare products. So I've tried a wide range of products throughout the years. So these are kind of the products that I have steadily been using for a long period of time now and feel confident in saying that they are really good products, and I've used a lot of them for a while now. Now, every once in a while I may switch something up, but for the most part, these are the products that I've been using. But what I want to mention is my skin type is sensitive, definitely sensitive skin, very fair, and kind of like a combination oily and sometimes a little bit of dry patches. But I would say the main thing that I've had is consistently over the years is acne. When I was in high school, I had pretty bad acne on my forehead, and then I randomly had another spout of bad acne in the last year or two on my chin, so more hormonal, but it's always been very like cystic, painful acne. And so I'm gonna actually film a whole nother video that I'm gonna post probably later this week, talking about like my experience with how I cleared up my acne, my dermatologist experience, what I did. And I think that that kind of deserves its own video. So these are just the products that I currently use, but I want to say that this is something I wish I kind of would have learned sooner than later, is no matter what products you use, no matter how expensive they are or how inexpensive they are, if you truly have bad acne like I did, I don't think that any product really is going to cure it without getting a prescription of whether that be topical or a pill form. For a long time, I really resisted going to a dermatologist, but I really don't think that products will fully clear up acne. Will it help? Yes. But if you're really looking to have a long-term resolution to getting rid of acne, I don't think that products, no matter, like I said, what they are going to fully help. So just wanted to put that out there because I've definitely spent my fair share of money on skincare products. But don't get me wrong, I love skincare. So I'm just going to start with the products I use in the morning, and then we'll go to the products I use at night. So in the morning, I actually keep it pretty easy. And this is the face wash that I use. It's the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Scrub Cleanser. And the reason that I like this is because the beads in it are very small, so I feel comfortable using it every day. Now, some face scrubs have larger like beads in them, and so they're a little harsher on your skin, and a lot of people say that you shouldn't use a scrub every day, but to me this has a very fine grit to it, and I really like this scent. It has like an orangey scent, so it's really refreshing. It's about $20 for the bottle. Keep this in the shower and it's like really refreshing, and my skin feels like I can put makeup on smoothly with this. So that's what I use in the morning for a cleanser. And then the only other thing I use, I don't really use a moisturizer. I use this Supergoop Unseen sunscreen, and it has SPF 40 in it. I got this probably going last May, I want to say, like around Easter, so actually probably have used this for a year now. This is the second tube that I bought, so same thing. This is relatively expensive. It's like $25 for the tube, but it lasted me almost a year, which I know you're like, how? But you don't really need that much of it. And the thing that I like about this is it has obviously SPF in it, but it also kind of acts as a primer. The consistency of it is clear, and it's like almost got like a slick texture to it, so when it goes on, it just kind of like sucks right into the skin, and I feel like it's a really great primer before putting makeup on. So I don't really use anything else other than this, and really like this. So those are really the only two products I use in the morning. I don't use an eye cream in the morning. Yeah, I don't really use too much else in the morning. So the nighttime is where we get into a whole lot of products. The first thing I would do if I had makeup on is I would remove it, And the makeup remover wipes that I use are the Trader Joe's Maricel cleansing wipes. These are like $3 or $4 at Trader Joe's. It comes with 20 face wipes, so it's a really great deal. These are the best face wipes I've ever found. They do not burn my skin, they don't dry my skin out, and they do remove the makeup very well. I've tried all sorts of makeup wipes and some are better than others, but I just think that these are really, really great. I love these. So once I have my makeup removed, then I will go in and wash my face. And the face wash that I've been using most recently is this La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser, and this is for normal to dry skin. Before this, I was using the First Aid Beauty sensitive skin cleanser, and that I love, but this is actually a more affordable option because it's 13.52 fluid ounces for like $15, I think. You can get this at like the drugstore, and I really, really like this. The consistency of it is, yeah, like a milky consistency. It doesn't really foam up, and it's like on the thicker side of cleansers, but I really like it because it does seem to hydrate the skin pretty well. I don't know, I think for the price it is a really great brand. So that's what I've been using for a cleanser. And then I do have a Clarisonic, which I go on and off with using. This I definitely don't use every day. If I'm really feeling like I need an extra clean, or if I have a lot of makeup on, or my skin just feels dull, I will use this. I don't really know if this is necessarily worth it. I bought this years ago, like back in the day when, you know, beauty gurus were always talking about it. I have like mixed reviews about it. I mean, I do think it works and I do like it, and I definitely have noticed like if I use it consistently, the pores on my nose will be smaller. But the things I don't like about it are the scrub brush. You obviously have to change it, and they are relatively expensive. The Foreo, which my sister has, that's a newer version. That's all silicone, so you don't have to buy these changeable heads. But I do think it works. I do like that it pulses, so it tells you when each part of the face is done. It does last a really long time, and it's a rechargeable battery, but even then you don't have to recharge it very often. And this is the Clarisonic Mia 2. And nowadays I feel like you can find these probably like a lot of knockoff versions for a lot cheaper than what I bought this for. When I bought this, it was like pretty expensive, but I still like it. So once I'm done cleansing my face, then I will go in with a toner. And this is the toner I recently picked up within the last probably like 4 months. And this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. And prior to this, I was using the Caudalie toner. It's like not think it was worth the price. I got it in like one of those like Sephora sample boxes, and I really thought that the toner it came with was like amazing, so I bought the full size of it, and then I was using it and I was like, this isn't as great as I thought it was. So I used it up, but I wouldn't buy it again. So anyways, this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. I think this was like $20 as well. Got it at Ulta. And this is so moisturizing. I love it. So it's very runny, but I put it on a cotton round and then I just rub it all over my face. The only thing I will say is it does come out of the bottle pretty fast. You have to be careful because it is so runny, but I really like the hydrating feel that it gives. And so once I use the toner, then I use a face moisturizer, and the one that I've been using for a while now is this actually Sephora brand. Sephora kind of like redid their skincare line probably about like 6 months ago, maybe even longer, and they have new packaging, and they have a whole different line. They have like a pink line, which is like moisturizing. They have a green, a blue. They're all different. And the prices are really great for, I think, the quality. So this is a Sephora moisturizer, and it's just called the Nourishing Moisturizer. And it's got like all natural ingredients in it. It lasts quite a while. This is about like $25 for the bottle. And it really doesn't have much of a smell. It kind of just smells like a fresh spa. And I really, really, really like this. So this is what I've been using. Now I'll tell you 2 other moisturizers that I think are really great. The First Aid Beauty one that comes in like a really big tub. I think that one's really good. And then the other one that I think is really good is the Drunk Elephant, the name of it, I really liked. I got a larger sample size of it, also from Sephora, but I could not justify spending like $65 on a moisturizer. But I will say that Drunk Elephant is a really great brand all around. I've tried quite a few of their products, and if you're looking for a brand that has kind of a wide range of products that are pretty much all natural and great for all skin types. Definitely check them out if you're wanting to spend a little bit more. Okay, so once I put the moisturizer on, this is the shining star of my skincare routine, and that is a retinol cream. This is tretinoin 0.05%. Now this is what I constitute to my skin being very clear. This was something that was prescribed from my dermatologist, and that's what I'm going to get into my second video. But the whole reason that I had to kind of, you know, make sure I was focusing on products that were moisturizing is because this will dry your skin out. It didn't dry my skin out as much as I thought it would. So you really only use like a dime size, and you put it all over your face. Now the instructions that I got had said to just put it on the acne to begin with, just to make sure that you weren't gonna like dry out like an alligator. So obviously I was, you know, trying to use more moisturizing products when I did start using this. The only time I really noticed that my skin was extremely dry was when I went home over the holidays, and that was like a month after I had started it, and my chin was so dry. But A, I was home, I was back up in Buffalo, so the temperature was a lot different, and B, you know, maybe I was just getting rid of all that acne that had been there because I was probably, you know, I had just been using this for about a month. So that was really the only time that I noticed that it was extremely dry. But other than that, I've been able to tolerate it. This does make you more sensitive to the sun, so you definitely need to make sure you use sunscreen when you use this. And I don't really know a ton about it other than it's a retinol cream and it helps with acne and like resurfacing the skin and getting rid of dead skin cells. You do need a prescription for this. I think you can get a certain amount of retinol, like percentage, not with a prescription, but this strong of a retinol cream you do need a prescription for. The other thing that I will say is my insurance didn't cover this, but I had gotten a coupon through the company or the website called Good RX. I'll link it down below. I had never heard of it, but my dermatologist told me to go on there, and they will give you like a coupon basically that you show the pharmacist, and you get it for a discounted price if your insurance won't cover it. So this tube was like $50, but when I tell you use a small amount, you use such a small amount, like this will last me for probably 2 years because it's like quite a large bottle. So that's kind of like my key to having clear skin. So then after I put that on, I go in with the spot treatment if I have some acne that is popping up. Now, like I said, I've had acne throughout the years. I've had it on my forehead, I've had it on my chin. I would say nowadays I will sometimes get an occasional acne that pops up on my chin, which if you don't know, that's related to hormones when it's on the chin. So that's kind of what's been my issue throughout the years. And then occasionally I'll get some like right on my cheeks, and I even have some acne scarring there. But so this product is something that my dermatologist also had me try, and I bought it after I had the sample and really liked it. This is also from La Roche-Posay, and this is the Duo Action Acne Treatment. I think I got this at the drugstore actually, so like I said, you can probably get this pretty much anywhere. It is on the pricier side. I keep saying that about all my products, but for me, I justify it because, you know, even though most of the products that I use are about $20+ a container, I justify it because they last me a really long time. Like I don't have any product that I spend $25 on and I have to rebuy it every month. All of these products can go almost 6 months without rebuying. As for this is a very big tube for a spot treatment. This is over 1 fluid ounce, and you really only use a little bit. And this is a benzoyl peroxide acne treatment, 5.5%. So it's on the higher side. I find works very well. Same kind of thing, acne treatments, there's such a wide range of them. You kind of have to try them out and see what works for you, but I think this one works really great. So once I have the acne cream on, then I will put some eye cream on. Now I don't really have, eye cream is the one thing that I kind of bounce around trying. The one that I've most recently used, which I just ran out of, so I don't have the bottle to show you, looks like the exact same container as the Sephora moisturizer. It has a pink top. It's just in a smaller tube, and it's like a brightening and hydrating eye cream. The one that I'm using currently is just a sample that I had because I'm trying to use up all my samples, and this is from It Cosmetics, and it's a Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. I've also used like a full size of this before that I had, and I thought this worked pretty well as well, but when I bought it, it was on sale in a holiday set, and typically I think it's like $35 or $40, and I don't think it's worth it for an eye cream. I do have pretty dark under eyes, so that's what I'm always trying to find, something to help with that. But to be honest, I think part of it's just genetic. So I try to find something that's like brightening and hydrating. So that's the last thing I do before I just put on this Mario Badescu facial spray. I don't really know if this does anything, but it's like $4 at Ulta, and I've used it for so long that I just continue to use it. It has a good smell. If anything, it just helps with extra hydration. It smells like cucumbers, and so I just spray this all over my face. That's like my last step. So that's kind of like my daily skincare routine at night. Yes, it takes me a good 5 to 10 minutes to do it, but I enjoy it. So yeah, those are the things that I use every single day. Now, the products that I'm going to show you next are products that I kind of use as needed. So these two are like face serums / oils. I don't really use these every day. My skin is extra dry, and then I will use like a face serum or a face oil. This one is from Tarte, and it's the maracuja oil. So back in December, when my skin was super dry, I would actually mix it with the retinol cream. So I'd put a little bit of retinol cream on my finger and then about 2 drops of this maracuja oil, and then so that way when I was putting the retinol cream on my face, it was mixed with the maracuja oil, and that really worked to help keep the dryness at bay. So this is a great oil. It is kind of expensive. Any surprise there? But I think I got this at Ulta when they had one of those like 21 days of beauty sale, and it was like half off or something. So definitely watch for like sales and stuff. And also Tarte's website has been having a ton of sales as well. So not through like Ulta or Sephora, but Tarte's website directly. Okay, and then the other product that is kind of like a serum is this Caudalie Radiance Serum. Okay, so this is expensive. Like, and when I mean expensive, this is like typically I think like $70 a bottle, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but I actually got it on this wholesale skincare website, so it was about $40, I want to say, but still very expensive. The smell of this I really like. Kind of has like just like a clean spa scent, and this I also put on sometimes when my skin is extra dry, but this I wouldn't say as much as for moisturizing as it is for brightening and acne scarring and evening the skin tone, those types of things. Do I like this product? Yes, I enjoy this product. I really like it. I really don't have any negatives to say about it other than the price. I think that there are products that you can find that are just as good for less money, but if you were willing to spend the money, I think this is a great option. So that's the other serum that I have. So those are kind of the products that I use. Like I said, my main focus is moisturizing, brightening, evening the skin tone, all of that. I haven't really incorporated too much with like anti-aging, wrinkling, just because I'm in my early 20s. I don't really think that's too important yet, but obviously those are things that I will start incorporating at some point. But yeah, the under eyes, those are still like some areas that I already kind of want to start like with anti-aging. What else did I want to mention? Like I said, you can spend a lot of money. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Another great brand out there that I have used in the past is their products right now. That's The Ordinary. This they actually just started selling at Ulta within the last year. You used to only be able to get it on their website, but their claim to fame is that they're all skincare products that are natural, but they're reasonably priced in very simple, basic bottles, and you kind of have to do your research to figure out what products are what. So what I mean by that is, like, for example, this is called the Buff Day. So this is meant to help actually with like wrinkles and brightening and all of that, but it doesn't really tell you, like, it's just ingredients, you know what I mean? Like, so when you get a like toner, for an example, and you look at the ingredients, all the ingredients are listed there, but it's already pretty in a nice package and it tells you how to use it. So The Ordinary, they take those ingredients that are in products and they sell them individually, kind of. That's how best I can describe it. You really have to do your research because, if you mix some categories with other categories, it's not good for the skin. And so you really have to do your reading and kind of see. There's tons of videos out there about like ordinary skincare routines and what's the best. But that is another brand that's great. Since I started using that retinol cream from my dermatologist, they don't really use too much in their products right now, but they are a great brand for the price. So that's another great option. Last few products I'm going to mention are just face masks. I couldn't think of the name. And so I would say face masks, same thing. You can spend $100 on a face mask, or you can spend $5 on a face mask. But this brand right here is expensive, but I think it's the best for a wide range of different face products, and that is Peter Thomas Roth. It's an expensive brand, like I said, but I actually got a set last year over the holidays with like 6 of their top face masks in these containers that are pretty big for a face mask, and I have 6 of them. And I'm going to tell you my top 4 that I think are totally great. The first one is the Irish Mood Mask, and this is for acne. Put it all over your face. I actually just use an old makeup brush to paint it on so you don't have to put your finger in it. It's very black. It doesn't really have too much of a smell if you put it on over your face. It also helps for shrinking pores. So that one I really like. Another one I really like if you need something moisturizing is this Cucumber Gel Mask. This feels so refreshing and moisturizing, especially if you have like kind of some sunburn or you just need extra moisturizer. That one's great. Another all-around great one to just help brighten up the face is this 24 karat gold mask. I know, so fancy. They all don't really have a smell, but this one also is really great. And then the last one I'm going to share with you is this Hungarian Thermal Water Atomic Heat Mask. This is very strange. I think this works amazing on acne, and it's like you put it on and then you use a bit of hot water to activate it, and it makes it like feel like it's hot. I don't know. I haven't really used it necessarily like that, but honestly, I think it works amazing for drying up acne. I don't know why. I don't know what's in it that would make it do that, but anytime I've put it on like an acne spot and left it on almost overnight, in the morning it like totally clears it up. And then the last thing I'm just going to share with you is this tool that I picked up. Actually, I lied. I have 2 more things. This tool is for the jade rollers. You just roll it on your face. It helps with depuffing, and it helps set product in, and it's cooling. Now, I've heard you can put this in the freezer. I've never done that because it actually is, if it's real jade, it will have a feeling of a cold sensation, so this does. I got this in this random skincare boutique, but you can find these on Amazon now. You can find them anywhere. You just have to be sure that it's real jade. Otherwise, it's not going to necessarily give that cooling sensation. So it's got the one side, which is for the face, and then it's got a smaller side, which you do under the eyes. And the under the eye one I do think helps with depuffing. And you just kind of roll it back and forth. I do it at night. You can do it whenever. Another one that's super popular is that one on Amazon that you put in the freezer, and it's like literally frozen, and you roll it on. I've always wanted that one, so I'll link that one down below as well. And then the last product I'm just going to share with you isn't really skincare, but I thought I would mention it because it kind of is this lip sleeving mask. So I put this on every night, and it really helps moisturize the lips. The brand is Laneige. I have no idea how to say it. I think I had to turn my camera back on, so the position of this might be different. But we're on my last product, so I'm going to try to wrap this up because I need a drink. This product is, everyone and their mother talks about it. It comes in a few different scents. It has a pretty sweet candy smell, but I really like it. It works great. And same thing, this is a Sephora product. Definitely check this out. It works great for moisturizing your lips. So that's the last product I have. Okay, so that is all of the products. I will link my blog post that I do, and I will try to link those other few products that I mentioned as well. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.